Happy Saturday, guys. Before we get into that workout, we're going to go through our schedule for the next week. So again, same schedule as usual, 9:30 on the Monday, 2 classes on the Tuesday. If you want that quick 30-minute class, we got that 1 p.m. class, so make sure you sign up for that. Wednesday 4:30 and the Friday at 11:45. So again, just set up your week, make sure you sign up for those classes ahead of time so that you're ensured that you're in the class. I'm gonna get straight to it and pass it over to Chris for the workout.
Okay guys, so today we have a workout for time. You're doing 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 of kettlebell swings and then a 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 of handstand push-ups. So you do 50 swings, 25 handstand push-ups, 40, 20, 30, 15 until you're done. For the kettlebell swings, pick a weight where you think you can it'll be a challenge to go unbroken, but you think you might be able to get there. So the kettlebell swings will be kind of building that cardio, that mental toughness. I know when you're doing 50, it's a lot of reps, so you kind of get to that point where you want to put the kettlebell down, but you don't really necessarily have to. So it's a great test in that way. For the handstand push-ups, this is going to be very different. This is where your workout is going to potentially slow down a lot, and we're just going to be working on strength at that point. So think cardio work, then you're taking a break for strength work and going back and forth. If it was me doing it, I would pick something, my kipping handstand push-ups are something that need work. So I would pretty much plan to be breaking up that 25 probably into sets of 5 or something like that. As I get more and more tired as the workout goes on, I might even have to break it into 2s and even singles at some point. So you want to get challenged on this one. I would probably put for myself about 25 minutes on the clock and just see how far into it I can get. If I can get it done in 20, great. 15 probably won't happen because again, I'm going to pick a progression of handstand push-ups that are challenging enough for me. For you guys at home, we'll go over some scaling options, whether it's just doing a regular push-up, a dive bomber, feet on the box. There's lots of variations we can go through today. Again, if you're not sure, go with something that you think you can do that 25 broken up in sets of 5. Should be a good one today for sure, challenging in a different kind of way. We'll pass it to Yash for the afterburn.
All right, guys, so that infamous Durante Core is back. 5 rounds, 10 hollow rocks, 10 V-ups, 10 tuck-ups, and 10 seconds of that hollow hold. This one's a challenging one, especially if you challenge yourself to try to do the whole round unbroken without taking a break. See what you did last time and see if you can challenge yourself to do more. If you were comfortable doing the 1 round, see if you can do 2 sets unbroken this time. 2 sets, take a break, and then try to do that 2 sets again. But this is definitely going to be a burnout style for that core. And it's good position work, especially getting those hollow rocks and those hollow holds at the end there. There will be a link below the video directly to the actual workout movement, so make sure you take a look at that at the end of the video. Other than that, guys, we're going to get straight into the warm-up next.
Okay, for today's warm-up, we are starting off with 2 minutes of some type of cardio, so you can run, you can bike, you can skip, you can swim if you got a pool. So pick something to get your heart rate up for 2 minutes. You can also do burpees. I bet you nobody is going to choose that, but I'm going to say it anyways. After that, we're doing 2 sets of 15 high pulls. So for that high pull, we're just going from a strict position today. We're going to just keep those. You can use a kettlebell, you can use a backpack's a good one for this one. Just put your hands through the top of the straps and you're just going to pull your object up as high as you can. Notice how I'm leading with my elbows and I'm trying to engage that upper back when I get to the top, and I'm trying to squeeze those muscles as my object gets all the way up past my collarbone. After 15 of those strict ones, we're going to go for 10 Superman T Raises. So for the Superman T Raies, we're just going to come down to our stomachs, and your hands are going to be out to the side, and we're just going to start off in a relaxed position. So your head and neck are neutral, looking down. Then from here, we're going to raise our legs off the ground, try to keep the feet together, and you're also going to raise your arms nice and high up off the ground. So you're trying to squeeze those shoulder blades together. You're also going to feel your butt squeeze and your low back tensioning up as well. So 10 of those. Don't rush those. I always like to pause for like a second or 2 seconds when I get to the top and make sure I feel that engagement in the areas I talked about. After you're done 2 sets of those, you're gonna do 2 sets of 15 Russian kettlebell swings. Biggest pointer to think about on those Russian swings, make sure that that hip comes back and that shin stays straight in the air. So I'm gonna look forward and I'm gonna use my hip to pop that object up every single time. We're going about eye level here with our weight, and at the top, I'm also thinking about pulling those shoulder blades together. Lots of activation in the upper back, rib cage in. After you're done 15 Russian kettlebell swings, you're gonna do 10 single arm presses. So for that single arm press, again, from that side view, we're pulling that rib cage down, squeezing the shoulder blades together before we even press our object. Once you get overhead, your head can go slightly through that window. I'm squeezing that shoulder blade again at the top for 10 nice and controlled on one side, and then 10 nice and controlled on the other side for 2 sets. Enjoy the warm-up today, guys. We will see you for the workout next.
All right, so we're here for the workout, guys. So kettlebell swings and handstand push-ups. Let's go over those kettlebell swings real quick. Again, with the kettlebell swings, we want to see that object go straight overhead, and we want to see full lockout of the elbows once we're here. Make sure you guys are not shrugging the shoulders. It might be tempting when you're locking on those elbows, so keep the shoulder blades down. Only focus on the lockout overhead. Kind of easier than done, but focus on that as you're coming up, keeping the shoulders down as you're coming up, then extend those elbows. As you come up, if you think about trying to extend the elbows, you might shrug as well at the same time. So hold them down as you're going up through that kettlebell swing the entire time. Again, use as much of that drive you can through your legs to get it up. You don't want to use your arms too much. And then don't forget about the lockout once you're there. After the kettlebell swings, guys, we've got plenty of options for the handstand push-ups. So best option to start off with, let's go with that push-up. Again, there is quite a bit, and depending on your strength, you want to break it up right off the bat, especially with that 725. So those push-ups, guys, remember, nice wide base with your hands there. Elbows are going to be tucked in as you're descending down, chest touches the floor, and then full lockout overhead. If you need to, you guys can go off the knees, or you guys can also do a hybrid where you come down, come up through the knees, and then finish off on the toes once you're overhead. Just make sure you really try to control that body and staying in a nice plank position. If push-ups are an easy option, you guys can go to dive bombers. Dive bombers, again, we're going to bring our hands a little bit closer than push-up width, go wide with our feet, and then we're going to think about bringing our head in front of our hands, touching the floor, and then driving up. If you can't touch the floor, that's okay. Use an ab mat or use something a little bit higher, so you can still work on that overhead. Next option, guys, you guys can go off of your couch. I'm going to use my box here as a demonstration for it. Kind of like that dive bomber. Put your feet on it, walk yourself in, get yourself inverted, drop it down, then back up again, locking out once you're overhead. Biggest thing, make sure the head is always going, or your head is always going ahead of your hands. Don't let those hands stay in line with the head. You're going to be using a lot of triceps, you're going to put a lot of pressure on those elbows. You want to put them into those bigger muscles when you're loading your head ahead of your hands. So last option, guys, is that kipping handstand push-up. So you guys can use 1 mat, 2 mats. Don't go too high where you're doing like an inch handstand push-up. You want to be able to actually bend in the elbows and come down a little bit to feel it. For the handstand push-up again, biggest thing if you're kipping, once you come down, get yourself nice and set. So tuck your knees in, kind of get into a squat stance here. And then you're going to think about driving hard through the legs. And as soon as I'm thinking about extending, I'm going to start to add that press along with it so I can carry that momentum along with me to the overhead position. So choose a progression here. There's 4 progressions, guys. Find something that's going to be challenging in your strength, but it's not going to make you slow down too much in this workout. Hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you guys next for the afterburner.